EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Minnesota squares off against St. Louis. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. In to kick this one off.
The Vikings will be kicking off to start the game.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. He has room. He dives. Touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good. Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, special teams play can swing momentum in a heartbeat. A kickoff return, a blocked field goal, all that stuff can sure change the entire tone of a game with just one play.
Landetta is just about ready to kick this one away.
Palmer back to return.
Nice distance. This one is handled by Palmer. And they're in. Touchdown.
Special teams that produce touchdowns are part of that championship formula.
Number 7 comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The point after is good. And so before their offense can even take the field, they return the kickoff for the touchdown.
Kick returning is a feel thing. Not only do you have to get under the kick and secure it, but you got to find that lane that you're looking for. Then look for some help from your blockers to set up that block or two that you need to break free.
Number 4 will be kicking off.
Right back deep to return.
From the 6-yard line. Big opening. He dives. Touchdown St. Louis. John, he found the seam again, and off to the races he went.
You have to be able to cut back to be a successful return man, which is what makes him so dangerous.
Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Well, that's one way to electrify your team. Score before the offense can even take the field.
This is why your return guy is so important in every game. In no time at all, you can go from losing to winning with one big rundown. It also seems to fire up the rest of the guys when your special teams get you some points.
Landetta looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Palmer.
It's still very early. This is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
Bailey will not be starting tonight's game. Russell will get the nod at running back. blitz is on. Closing in. Throws it with the catch. The 40. Lyle comes up to make the play. At the 49-yard line. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Smith, the lone setback. A little misdirection. Pfeiffer is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Gain of 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Tosses it right. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. He's pushed out at the 35-yard line. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we come.
With a counter play. Number 56 stops the play in the backfield. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys on a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Moon with a man in motion. Tucks it away. You could hear the collision up here. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. The Rams come out in the quarter defense. Palmer, the motion man. With the pass. Jumps up. He has it. White is there on the stop at the 8-yard line. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
It's first and goal at the 8.
8-yard line.
Not today.
Out of the I formation.
Hey, watch the screen.
Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
It's second and goal at the 8-yard line.
One back.
He hands it off. Wright comes up to make the play at the 3-yard line. Smith with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
On the 3-yard line.
Let's go, Dino.
Can he get there? Great fake. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Got away with that bad throw on third down, John.
The defender did a great job of breaking up the touchdown, but still, he should have had himself a pick.
This will be a chip shot.
20-yard field goal attempt.
The attempt is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
It wouldn't be surprising to see them kick it away from him because he's already scored twice today.
Now this is where things get tricky. Some teams go for the squib kick, but it can backfire on them. On the other hand, most teams don't have to kick off to a guy who has 2 scores in it.
Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. Lyle was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
Keep the throttle down.
The Vikings with a 4-man front.
Here we go, ready.
Hands it off. Harris Carson comes up to make the play at the 40.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
And he picks up about 4. Second and 6.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Do something. Let's go.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3.
They don't get nothing. Come on. There we go, dude.
Pressure, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Keep it up. All right, here we go. Keep moving. Side. I don't know, fella. Let's do our thing.
Hands it off. Nice play fake. Looking for the long completion down the left side. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Johnson makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Miller with a man in motion. Handed off to the fullback. Thomas is there on the stop at the 30.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
All right, now. Temple.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Keeps his feet moving. They go in to spot this one at the 26-yard line. Bettis busted through for a few tough yards. Third down here. They have to get it to the 22 for a first down. Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. With the carry, under pressure, throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. The kick was wide and off the mark. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 33.
Bring it up. Here we go. Yeah, you see me. Let's go.
Hands it off to the back. Ryan is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Check it. Here it comes.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Wright comes up to make the play at the 45. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
So at the end of one, the score is 14-10. Rams. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Right there. Hold the look.
The Rams come out in a 4-3.
Hey.
With a counterplay. Jones is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
All right, now. Clear.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback, trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line, and they never recovered.
Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first. Only one man back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Parker is there for the tackle. At the 39, Carter couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up 4th down. Number 4 will come in now to punt it away. Right back to return. Fair catch called for.
Touchback.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Washington comes up to make the play at the 28.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
They ain't got nothing. Knock 'em out. They won't know.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Pressure coming, throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third and a deuce.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
This is it, baby. Showtime, baby. Set it up, big play. All right, let's go.
Crossing it right, trying to get past the sticks. Barker created problems in the backfield on that one. Not getting the first down, that will probably bring out the punter. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 35-yard line. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 41-yard line. Ball on their own 41.
At the 41-yard line. First and 10.
We're talking about Reed. Deuce it.
Nickelback in this time. Receives the handoff. Gets rid of it, and he can't hang on.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Watch out. Hey, watch that screen. Regular. Let's go now.
Smith, the lone setback. Drops back. Rolling right with the throw. He was tipped.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Let's go.
From the gun. Closing in, gets rid of it, complete to the running back. Number 56 comes up to make the play.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back, setting up play action, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. A little too much touch.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your eyes. It's on.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Hands off to the tailback. Number 55 comes up to make the play at the 24.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Be physical. We gonna take it.
Pressure, gets rid of it. They get the screen. Washington is there for the tackle.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Made at the 24-yard line.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Only one man in the backfield. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 55 is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pump fakes under pressure. What a move by the defensive lineman to get the sack.
Now that is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have two things. First, you have great coverage downfield. Second, you have guys up front who can really rush the passer.
Pfeiffer is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go, man.
The Rams come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And this pass is incomplete.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Number 55 had the coverage on the play. Punt number 3 is upcoming. From the 16-yard line. Wright with some good moves and gets good yardage, bringing it back to the 33. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Lucky.
Miller back in the shotgun.
Keep moving.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Fumble. The Vikings pick it up. What a great strip.
Covered by the defense.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Moon from the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Wide receiver has it. Ismail makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 48-yard
Ball
line.
on the 48-yard line.
Play two quarters. You gotta have it, D.
Moon scans the defense from the gun.
Let's turn it up, D.
Gets the pass off. Number 46 is there on the stop. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
Gain of 13 on the play.
Ball on the 34-yard
Ball
line.
on the 34-yard line.
Let's run, man. So we gonna take it.
Moon back in the shotgun. Palmer goes in motion. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Great throw and then a fabulous run that goes the distance. 37 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Number 4 in to kick this one off.
Right back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 3. The Rams need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 20-yard line.
They'll probably be playing a soft zone coverage, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Miller out of the gun. Johnson comes in motion.
We turn it up. We like to cut the rules from the start, from the start.
Pass play here on first down with the pass. Dan is there for the tackle. The Rams call a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Ain't no thing. Defense, get ready.
The rush is on, and it's complete. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Going to the air on first down. Going long. He's got it, and he's pushed out of bounds. At the 37. He was covered very well, but he still managed to make the catch for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Not today.
Miller from the shotgun. He'll pass on first down. Floats one into the end zone. Trying for the end zone before halftime. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Number 21.
Minnesota got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
It's first and goal at the 1.
Yeah, you see me. All on that side. Let's go, let's go.
They haven't been into the red zone until now, but they've scored from outside the 20. And he's brought down in the backfield by Ramsey.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Throws to the end zone. Almost dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
It's third and goal at the 7-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go, boy.
The Vikings come out in a dime package. Pump faking. Rolling right. Looks to the end zone. Trying to tie it up just before the half. Here's the field goal unit. The field goal attempt is good at halftime. Minnesota 7-4. St. Louis 7-4.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 2 will be kicking off.
To start the second half. Number 18.
It's on its way.
To return.
This one is handled by Shed. Shed takes this one back to the 27-yard line.
We're talking about win. Let's go now. Here we go. Get it up.
They give it to the halfback. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 28.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it.
Hand it off to the back. Right is there on the stop. At the 34. Might be a face mask call, but will it be 5 or 15 yards?
Face mask on the defense. Number 32.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, not the incidental 5-yard face mask.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
Ball right around
Ball
midfield.
on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. On the team.
Stewart in the backfield. In this direction. Keeps his feet. Howard is there for the tackle at the 47.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Be careful. There we go, D. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 40. Stewart has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Watch out. Too deep. Defense.
The Rams with a 4-man front. He gets the handoff on the delay. Burrows is there on the stop at the 35.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Hey. Temple. He coming to red. Turn it up now.
Stewart, the lone setback. Johnson with a man in motion.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hands it off. Howard is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
4-yard line.
Slide going.
Palmer, the motion man.
Watch your man. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hand it off to the back. Gilbert brings him down before he can reach the marker. Minnesota comes up short on third down again. Number 7 will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. Veteran kicks it through.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does, and you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 6-yard line. St. Louis trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 22.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Russell, the deep back.
Do that. One more, fella.
He'll pass on first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happened.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Come on. So we're going to take it.
Hand it off. Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and 2 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 42-yard line.
Hey, what's the counter? Come on.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Number 53 comes up to make the play. At the 45-yard line. Great call that time as he's able to get it past the marker for a first down. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, score.
Tension goes in motion. He hands it off. Number 53 is there for the tackle. Russell rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Keep moving. Watch your eyes.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front with a counter play. Barnett is there on the stop.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
Third down. To convert, they have to get it to the 45-yard line. The Vikings with a 4-man front. Looking upfield. Fuller is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. He lowers his shoulder and powers his way to the first.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. We're coming to red.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Aimed it off to the back. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 36.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on the 36-yard
Ball
line.
on the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers.
Play football. Here we come.
A little misdirection. Stiff arm to the ground. Barnett is there for the tackle. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the count.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
Ball on the 28-yard
Ball
line.
on the 28-yard line.
From the start. Watch the snap down.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. He gets the carry. Washington is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. Bettis runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. At the end of 3, the score is 20-17. Vikings.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is the Vikings.
And we'll start
20,
the fourth
the Rams,
quarter.
17. The fourth quarter is about to begin.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's on. There we go, D.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Thomas moves in motion.
Here we go.
Throwing. He couldn't control it.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Russell, the intended receiver, on the play.
11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Be good. You turning it up.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Number 37 is there on the stop at the 14.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Go back. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep the throttle down. Here we go, baby.
They give it to the halfback. That's going to be spotted at the 5-yard line.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blocking.
And this is the 13th play of this drive. Inside the 5.
Let's go.
Only 1 man back. A little misdirection. Touchdown, Rams. A tremendous effort getting it into the end zone to grab the lead. Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Both of these teams are going to put every ounce of energy into winning this one. This is a time when players can see all those long summer workouts paying off.
St. Louis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back.
They'll return this one. From the 8-yard line.
We've got a good one going here today.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hold the look. Watch each other back. Let's go now.
The Rams come out in a 4-3. To carry it. Gilbert comes up to make the play. At the 33-yard line, Stewart manages a yard or two on the delay play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ain't no thing. We're talking about bringing. Watch your man.
The Rams with a 4-man front. A little misdirection, pushes off. Williams is there for the tackle.
That was just great pursuit. I'd look to call some misdirection plays to take advantage of their aggressiveness. Maybe a multiple handoff play or something like that will catch these guys out of position.
Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line.
Not here. Not now. Here we come. There's your lane.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping him today. All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Bailey sets up to run back the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Be careful. On the 10.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Rippon with a man in motion.
Scroll lane. Here we go.
Going to the right. Number 53 is there for the tackle. At the 38, Russell is able to get a yard or two on the toss. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. You can't stop me. You like to practice rules. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. We'll feel that one tomorrow. Short game, big hit by the defensive end. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. There we go. All right, now. Watch your eyes.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package.
Get it up. All right, here we go.
Hand it off. Washington is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. A third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Landetta is ready to punt this one away. Shed sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, let's go one deep.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. They Hand off to the tailback. Howard comes up to make the play. At the 14, Stewart takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 14.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Johnson starts out of the shotgun. Carter, the motion man.
Quick shoot. Here we go.
With the pass. Number 46 is there for the tackle. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Going to the air on first down. There's a flag on the field, and it might have been offside. It's caught. Burrows comes up to make the play at the 19.
Offside. Over defense. Number 95, first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Johnson will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Gilbert makes the tackle. He makes another catch to put him over 100 yards in receptions today. They'll go no huddle here.
Keep it back. Here we go.
Doesn't get much behind it. Slips the tackle. And he steps out of bounds at the 6.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
First out. Play football. Base. There's some slot going. Let's go, D.
Gave off to the tailback. Howard is there on the stop.
On the
at
carry.
the 5. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
On the 10. Defense get ready. Tackle.
Handed off to the back. Play action. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good.
These are the kind of games you love. The crowd's into it. The coach's brains are in overdrive. The players are all hyped up. Everything that could be switched on is switched on.
Number 7 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Squib kick short. Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff. Out of bounds. Number 7.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Ball on their own 40. Minnesota lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Knocked away.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Back in the gun. Clear.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Throws it.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Thomas was the intended receiver on that play.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Oh, this too tough for you. Turn it up now.
Rippin back in the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Kinchin was his intended target.
81
Fuller with the coverage.
Receiver on the play.
4th and long. They have to make something happen here, or this one is pretty much over. They might just go deep, hoping for a pass interference call. don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Griffin comes up to make the play. At the 39, he's rushing the offense back to the line. The rush is on. Interception. Griffin has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 34-yard line. He hands it off. They'll spot this one at the 35. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Keep moving. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go. Left. Bring it up. Quick shoot. All right, here we go. Watch each other back. Tap it. One more, fella. Watch your eyes. They soft, man. Let's go.
Looking for room. Carter is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Clear. Let's go. Watch screen. Watch the snap now. Here we go. We like the pack of rules. Defense, get ready. There you ready. Bring it. Let's go. Bring it up.
Hand off to the tailback. Keeps his feet. Light brings him down at the 37-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Bailey is back to receive this kick. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Russell, the lone back. Blitz is coming. And snaps.
When you think about guys who have a big heart, this guy has to be at the top of the list. He just never lets up out there.
And they're going without a huddle. Pressure on the move. He couldn't control it. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Minnesota 27, St. Louis 24. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.